Welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Rise of Mordor Siege Battle Replay. Today's nice 2v2 sent in from Jev. Jev is commanding Gondor today. He's one of two defenders. His ally is Wrench, commanding the Woodland Realm. The attackers today are Veni, Vedi, Vici, or Vici, commanding Dol Guldur, and Keanu, commanding Rune. Now before we get started, if you'd like to see me through other Rise of Mordor replays like this, or other Total War replays in general, now links displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. You're also welcome to post replays to my Discord Scouts Reconnaissance. A link will be also in the description below. And if you're a YouTuber, there's also an area for you to post your own videos there as a self-promotion option. I also have a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, or Stimulus Donation link if you'd like to support my work. It does really help the channel. If those aren't options for you, then liking the video is just as important. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's jump in. So, we've got Gondor in front of us. We've got some Gondor sword infantry here. We'll collect the defensive units as we see them as we go around Edoras. And we got some, just 3 units of sword infantry here. We have the Woodland Realm in front of us. We have some Lascaran blades here. Looks to be 4 units of Lascaran blades. Lascaran blades have excellent melee defense, good missile block, good armor. Okay, we've got the archers here. The Lascaran archers, looking deadly as always. Reminds me of the elves models of old from the very first Rise of Mordor patch. They brought them back and they look better than ever. We've got 3 units of them here. Over here, we've got some Pelasgi Marines, Prince Coast Guards. Prince Coast Guards, actually. It looks like Halberdiers. Well, they are Halberdiers. Anyway, Pelasgi Marines was a skirmisher unit in 3rd Age Reforged. It looks to be the same here. Next, we have some Ithilien Rangers. Although these Rangers here don't have their hoodies on. Oh, wait, hang on. Some do. Not bad, some don't. Next we have some Gondor Spearmen. Looks to be 3 units of them here. Looking at them, they've got a bit of a slight touch up. Their armor looks shinier than normal, but it could be just the light. We have some Pinnith Gallon Spearmen. Again, very similar to Reforged. I like it. Looks like an updated model. We've got some Pinnith Gallon Spearmen again. 2 units of them there. We have some Blackroot Vale Archers. Now this unit used to be in Reforged too, but they discontinued it unfortunately. It's good to see them again. We have some Gondor Archers, 2 units of them here. And the rest of the unit is headed towards the Golden Hall, it would seem. Okay, up here. We've got 2 units of Lascaran Spears defending one of the command or capture points. We've got 2 units of Lascaran Archers here. We've got 2 units of Hall Guardians. Definitely true to the Hobbit Elves of Mirkwood right there. I like it. Next we have some Fountain Guards. Looking at them. Awesome. And we've got some Citadel Guards. Over here we've got some more Fountain Guards and Citadel Guards. So a lot of the elite troops towards the command post or main Citadel capture point. We have some Hall Guardians. Looks to be the best of the best here. And there's the Golden Hall of Edoras. Love it. Alright. Starting with the attacking forces here, we've got Dol Guldur. And we have 5 units of Guldur blades. We have 1 Ogna. 1 set of Ogna. We have some Guldur pikes, looks to be 4 units of them there. We have the general in the Champions of Dol Guldur unit. We have a cavalry unit, which is very strange. Bane of the Steppes. Looking at these guys here, wonder how effective they will be in this fight. They have good stats, but I question how they'll be effective in there. We have 2 units of Variag Bowmen, so it looks like we've got some of Rune's forces here as well. Behind them, some Warlords of Rune. Warlords of Rune, eh? Okie dokie. Very fierce. Looks to be 2 units there, Warlords. We got 3 units of Logrim Macemen. Awesome. We got some Logrim Halberdiers. Looks to be 2 units of them here. Give you guys a quick look at them. We got some Clan Guards here. We got the general in this unit here, a Bane of Steppes. We got 3 units of these guys. And the general is in one of these units. Again, it's a big gamble to bring so much cavalry to this battle. We have Mirkwood Trackers, 2 units. We've got 2 units here of Champions of Dol Guldur, and 3 units of Race here. Now this force is much smaller than the force on the other side. I don't see any siege equipment, any catapults. I really wonder why they've deployed here. But let's get this replay started and see what they do. Because I question this deployment, just because I don't see any siege equipment, I don't see any artillery. They've only got 2 archer units, and Gondor already has 3 alone, not including the siege towers even. Now it's possible, I mean, these units can deploy grappling hooks and they can climb up the walls, I think.
The enemy is attacking our ally.
We'll see what they do. Now I know that the catapult might be firing. Yep, here we go.
Open fire!
There we go. Okay, they're going to knock down a section of the wall. Down 10%. No archer units there. Very little defense. We've got a couple of archer... Sorry, we've got 2 archer units here. 1 down here. 2 units of spearmen. Gondor does have 3 units of infantry. Jev might want to think about keeping a couple here just to hold back any attacking forces so the archers of Woodland Realm have an opportunity to get some shots in without being overwhelmed. 30%. Yeah, the attackers, the only siege equipment the attackers brought is this Ogna. If the defenders had anything to take it out, and they did succeed in taking it out, the attackers here would be stuffed. Okay, so that's what they're going to try and do. Okay, defending archers firing in. They don't seem too keen on firing. Yeah, it's just fire from the enemy archer tower. Okay, these guys are moving forward just to burn the gate down. The shields are a decent size. They haven't taken any casualties yet. Good missile block. Definitely helping them out. And they're really close now, they're relatively safe. Should be able to burn the gate down, you'd think. Okay, they're throwing themselves into the gate, they're hacking it down with their blades. They're not going to try and burn it down, they're going to try and knock it down. Okay, it looks like we've got some archer units lighting up the siege towers, or trying to. The archer towers, sorry. Dol Guldur are really bunching up their forces though. And they're wavering because they're losing so many. Let's head to the other side. Okay, down to 70. Is he out? Nah, he's still firing in. Okay, they succeeded in lighting up the tower. %.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Okay, it looks like maybe one of the archer units broke before, but they've come back. Okay. They do it. Yep. It's done it. Okay, the attackers have their way in. Okay, like clockwork, the armies move in.
remains of that tower now.
Still got 2 more towers to deal with at least, while they can capture that command point. Ooh. How are these guys going? 56%. Still got a little ways to go yet. Okay, so both units lost over 100 archers already. They're a ways off from getting through that. Now, I think the defenders are going a little bit overkill over here. Yes, the attackers do have 2 units of champions, but they got plenty of archer units here. They got plenty of infantry. These units I don't think need to be here at all. They should be deployed over there to help the Woodland Patrol defend against the majority of the attackers now coming in. This is curious. We've got cavalry almost leading the charge here. Now, Woodland Realm moving in to cut off the choke point. Yeah, how will this go? He wants to get through that gap. He wants to move around the city. I suppose he should be grateful there's no pikes or spears in the immediate vicinity. You know, well done though. Sarin getting his cavalry through that. We've got blades here. Cavalry should probably charge into them. Here it comes. Okay, just knocked them over for now. Okay, got 3 kills there. They got to move that cavalry around a bit more. Oh, they've killed almost 20. Yeah, they've killed 22 elves already. Well, Bane did seem to be an elite style cavalry unit. Now, we've got a bunch of Dolodor troops. This would be an attractive target for any archer. But, where are they? Where's the skirmishers? I know they've got Pelican Marines. We've got 4 archer units here that could be just lined up here. And just shooting into that huge blob. Just a few shots here and there targeting the cavalry unit. That's not too good. Geez, the cavalry's just amongst the blades here. You'd think that fight wouldn't favour the cavalry. Yeah, the cavalry's losing this one.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Yeah, these guys here have got to maybe charge into those enemy units down there. We've got 1 unit running off doing their thing. I'm not sure what they're planning to do. Okay, let's go in blades. Oh, okay. I'm going to try to hit the infantry here. Bit too high. Okay, cavalry unit's now broken. Oh, nice shot. Okay, the arrows coming in now. Just missed. Okay, champions not charging in. Race holding back. They've knocked down the gate, but that's all they're doing right now. Probably a wise move. The Prince Coast Guards and Pinnethgeln Spearmen. Looks like a solid defense. Blackroot Vale Archers. Are they trying to shoot at broken troops or something? Must be. What was that? That wasn't a hog in the shot. That archer fire is really accurate. That would be so scary. And then I have the best shields. They're pulling themselves out of there. Now, Scaran Blades have fed pretty well down here. Now, what is this cavalry unit up to? Okay, they've taken up one command point. Captured one command point. Looking at the numbers left. Enemy count, not looking too good. For the attackers anyway. Yeah, I don't think the side's going to attempt to attack until they see some progress made on this side. We've got most of Rune's army being held back for now. We've got some Dogwood troops. But yeah, Rune's mostly stayed out of it at this point. I know, here comes the cav charge.
Hidden units have been discovered.
Euthelian Rangers. Okay, so Rune discovered them by accident. Excellent accuracy, apparently. They're being owned here by the Bane of Steppes. This fight's favouring the cavalry, but they really got to do cycle charges a bit more. They're not doing enough cycle charges.
Enemy troops are at the walls.
Okay. Gondor's retreating some men. Actually, he's retreating most of it. Woodland Realm, for the most part, just sticking around here. His general unit is at the top.
The enemy advances.
He's probably going to stay there. The Vrag Bowmen pouring their arrows in. Looking to turn the tide here of this front assault. Now, moving forward's a bit dangerous. Getting a bit of friendly fire there, I think. The real question is, why would Dogwood be pressing? Well, that could be a good reason. Yeah, those archers need to pick a better target. So 2 units here of Scaran Blades in white. We've got 1 archer unit over here. And they're trying to target some Gordor Blades.
on to the battle.
Why would those guys try and take on 2 elven units alone? Looks like the Varric Bowmen are shooting these guys.
For their lives.
Yeah, that's just Dogwood troops. Gordor Plex. Despite hugging the walls, most of them are being shot at. Yeah, the elves were definitely going after the Gordor blades. Rune's preparing to send in his army.
Our men have rallied.
Elves choosing to defend the lower levels, Gondor heading to the upper levels. Troops under heavy fire as they come in.
Disaster! Enemy forces have seized our gates.
Now, what are the attackers up to? Okay, Gondor has completely withdrawn and allowed the champions of Dol Guldur to enter. Gotten 2 units in here. Now, the question is, what will Dol Guldur do? Will they try to outflank the Woodland Realm and help out his other forces on the other side? Or wait to assault the Citadel later? We've got 2 units of Lascaran spears here, lying in wait. He doesn't have any missile units, so he can't shoot them with anything. Okay, they've breached the gate, they're through. They captured the command post. And they need to really take on those elves there. Right, they're on the move. With some Hall Guardians. Yeah, they're not in the fight just yet.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Okay, elven units are routing. These guys here reformed, good for them. Now Lascaran Blade's really standing up to that archer fire there. Rune's got 1 cavalry unit left. The real question is, why don't these 3 units charge into the elves in front of them? Surely the easiest way to do this is just to sandwich their enemy together, attack them from both sides. These are all pretty decent units. They all work together, they could kill these elves much faster. The elves are surrounded, just waiting to be taken down. Rune, I think, is getting a little bit ahead of himself here. We've already got units heading there up the hill. They haven't even dealt with the enemy below yet. Yeah, way to go here. Charging each unit of race, and then charging the champions. The others will be focused more on the race and the champions, allowing the champions to get more damage, more kills done to the enemy that way, without losing too many men. Warlords of Ruin. Got 44 kills. Lascarian archers here, 50. Yeah, Warlord's winning this fight. Easy. Okay, Horde Guardians. I've only lost one man. Okay, Mordor Pikes being outflanked by their Horde Guardians. It's the one weakness of the Phalanx. Attack it from the side of the rear, it's gone. Well, it starts to lose troops very fast in any case. Now, Ruin's mistake here is not sending a unit to deal with these Lascarian spears on the other side. We've got Varag Bowman here. This got to overwhelm the enemy, and I'm sure they can just move up afterwards. Being a little bit too patient with the elves here. And really allowing them to get too many kills and do too much damage to the units that they're fighting at the moment. It's in the attacker's best interest to overwhelm and crush these troops now, while they have the advantage. Here we go. Lascarian spears only got 2 kills so far. Champions have got 42 kills, no casualties yet. Race even got 29.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Yeah, these guys are shaking. They're killing them, but probably not as fast as Doggo would like. Ruin and Doggo got to coordinate the forces a little bit better. Warlords of Ruin here, triple chevron. Well, they're only the Lascarian blades. High attack, high defense, average armor. Okay, so the elves have better armor, but the warlords have better attack as well, so it sort of cancels out that advantage. Gets them on an even playing field. But the warlords do have excellent defense. No, they both have excellent defense. The excellent attack obviously plays a big part in this one, because Warlords are winning easy. 65 down to 29. The Elves are fighting pretty well. And the Warlords, remember, did have a 10 troop advantage. And Woodland Realm getting them out of there, he's retreating them. But, you know, where can he really go? There's nowhere he can go, except straight into more enemy troops. There's only one way up to the next level. And the level after that, there's only one road in and out. Until you get to here, anyway. Dolgador already has troops up here. And Rune. Lokrum, Halberds, and heavy, race as well. That's a mistake. Attackers shouldn't have been too quick without reinforcements standing by. Champions here. Who's that from? Okay. 42 Italian Rangers have survived. Dolgador wisely pulling back their forces. Where is the rear attack on the Hall Guardians?
The enemy have rallied their units.
The Hall Guardians doing the work for them, putting themselves in that position. We've got some Lascarian spears outside the walls here. General here, taking on the Hall Guardians. Yeah, that's really brave. One troop left in that one. Okay, champions have only lost 9 men since we last saw them. Race here down to half strength. These rays here should be attacking the rear. Sorry, the side right now. I'm not sure why, but the attackers have the numbers. They've got the quality as well. They're just not using their ability to swarm and crush their enemy. Rune's moving in, but he's coming in from the rear. Okay, it's 2061 and 899. Balance of power slightly in favour of the attackers. The additional troops coming in, but from the wrong side. Okay, Warlords. What are they going to do? This is better from door to door. Or is it? He's falling back here. And he's just trying to get the whole unit clear, I don't know. Scaring Spears down to 55. Okay, I can see the Bane of Steps coming around. Haven't lost any cab, that's important to note. And so far, the Bane of Steps have performed far better than I expected them to in this battle. Hey, look! It's still part of the same unit. Whoops. I thought maybe another unit had survived before. Alright, he's charged him in. Finally. See, it's so important if you're the attackers, you've got to try and kill your enemy without losing or getting your own troops damaged too much before the battle further up the hill. So it's only going to get harder the higher you go. You've got to make sure you have enough strength to get there. Strength in numbers, strength in armor, strength in health. Now the real question before the final battle begins is, did the defenders do enough damage to the attackers before this stage, before the next battle has begun? Alright, so we got some Low-Calium Mace Clan Guards here. Warlords of Rune Clan Guards. They're broken. We've got some Race. Half of them. Almost a full unit of champions here. Some Low-Calium Halberdiers. What are they doing down here? There should be no reason these guys here are needed in the next assault. Alright guys, it looks like the attackers are on their way up towards the Golden Hall. So we'll do a small cut here guys and come back once they start to engage the enemy once again. Okay, we've got Gondorian archers skirmishing away. The attackers getting a little bit too close.
Check your weapons.
They seem to be content just defending against any incoming fire. Well, they've got excellent melee defense, excellent missile block chance, so I think their shields sort of cover that. No pun intended. Yeah, incoming, they're ready for it. This is as close as I can get. At least you heard the shield. See the arrows of the shields. Guys here, they're fresh. Some move like they're exhausted. According to this, they're not. Now, did the attackers start too soon? Is the main force too far down the hill? These guys here are embedded in the fight. They're relatively protected from any potential arrow fire, except for the ones from the watchtower. Clan Guards seem to be losing men quickly. Race moving in. Pinneth Gallon Spearmen, oh no. The Coast Guards. That's a Coast Guards. Princess Coast Guards just charged their way through that line. We've got Boat Room Macemen here as well. Okay, Clan Guard's broken, down to 39. They lost more fast. Jeff should be moving in straight away. You can attack these guys in the rear.
Enemy units have returned to
I'm not sure why Rune opened himself up like that. He didn't have to. So Citadel Guard is engaging. Here you go, now they're charging in. And now it's the like Rune Maceman feeling the pinch. Being assaulted from multiple directions. Excellent melee defense, good armor. Definitely plays in their favour. They'll be able to last a lot longer than most units in these circumstances. Jeez, that guy threw him over his shield. Okay, Clan Guards reformed, they're back. Alright, so we've got some Warlords of Rune coming up, 2 units there. And the champions haven't charged in just yet. Rune's leading the way here, with Lurk Rune Maceman and Clan Guards. Getting small kills here, nothing too fancy yet. Then again, Impending and Spearmen not getting too many kills themselves. Gondor Spear Infantry haven't engaged yet at all. Okay, Pinnacle and Spearmen doing a lot better here than the Runic forces. Looks like they need some help. Now. Okay, they're firing. Pulling them after the Warlords, or the champions. Probably the champions, I bet. Well, they're obstructed. Is Jeb going in for the wrong target? Still saying obstructed. They're refused to fire, which is good news for the attackers. Bad news, of course, for Jev. I wonder who's trying to fire here. The logical target is clearly the champions. They're the most deadliest unit on this side at the moment. You'd think they're relatively exposed to the skirmishes, but nothing's happening. You can see Jeff is persisting, he's trying to get them on the fire. He does have line of sight now. Okay, then try again here. Oh, obstructed. There you go. We got there in the end, but now Dol Guldur has to get these guys in the fight straight away now. He's exposed. These Pelican Marines getting their teeth into them. Champions don't like those javelins one bit. Warlords going in there too. Attackers deem their forces too dangerous to be left back. Oh, what's he doing? Okay, potentially Jeff can up his Marines and start the whole thing all over again. So a couple of Warlords there from Maroon, which probably does keep the Pelican Marines at bay, at least for now. You can see Jeff is trying to fire again, but once again it's saying obstructed. He won't let them do it. It's going to be really frustrating him to no end. Whoa, what are they going after? That's the Varag Bowman. Really? Okay, going after the Gondor pikes. Average armor. Good melee defense.
They're trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Ooh, okay. Well, Jev's general is here. Is anyone actually shooting him? We've got champions in the house. Lokrim Halberdiers standing by.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Yeah, the attackers really bunching up their forces here. Not doing themselves any favours. Archer's really getting into them. Okay, looking at the kill counts here. We've got 1764 men defenders left, 1423 attackers. Balance of power relatively even at this point. It's anyone's game. Pushing through. We've got so many Gondorian troops back here though. We'll crush any men that get through. Defenders holding on at the moment. Okay, Pelican Marines. What are they shooting at? Oh, champions of Gold. Well, the attacker player's got to get his head back in this right now. Good kills here from Jev. And it's possible Dolgodor's attention is over here at the moment. But Rune's leading the attack. Okay, he's just signaling his champions to move up. That's the only unit he has over here. He's also moving up some race at the moment.
They're not done yet!
We're a little ways off from seeing too much change here. Pelican Marines, looks like they're trying to target the Loker and Halberdiers, but the troops are just obstructing at the moment. We've got some champions moving up. We had 2 units of champions here. Alright, attackers destroyed the watchtower. That definitely helps things. The Fountain Guard have got to move in. Their own front lines risking being outflanked here by the champions. Those champions are needed straight away, for sure. Champions down to 75, he's pulling them back. Now champions being shot at by the Athelian Rangers. Losing 3 more there. Jev holding on. Rune isn't destroying him fast enough.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Attackers have just got to press. You know, full court press. Champions down to 73 here. Defenders pulling away. So we brought up some Mordor plaques. Electron Halberdiers have reformed. We've got left. We've got some Warlords of Rune here. Some Macemen reformed. Most of Barrack Bowmen, but looks like they're out of ammunition. And Bane of the Steppes. And that's it. That's all we have here. And the General is here. If we can spot him. There he is. I think that's the General right there. Mordor soldiers surrounded but very aggressive. Oh, he's dead. Did I take over a watchtower or something? Blackroot Vale Archers, unit of 120. Okay, Fountain Guards here doing pretty well. 98 kills for them. Recon Macemen, 166 kills so far. It doesn't look like the attackers have any troops that can really go toe to toe with the Fountain Guard. We got Gondor spinning behind them. We got 756, so it's almost half the amount of troops the defenders have left. Unfortunately, this fight is lost here. The attackers just don't have the troops to go toe to toe and break through here. They're even struggling here. Now here they got a chance. They got their own pikes. They even got some halberdiers left. Champions got 164 kills so far. Doggo really struggling against the Fountain Guards. Fire arrows coming in to demoralize the attacking troops. This is the last great hope for their attack. Okay, they're targeting the warlords. Now we've got the Fountain Guard pressing against the enemy. That's not what Dor would have wanted. The Rune Tools are sort of facing the wrong direction. Maybe why the enemy archers are so effective at the moment. Gondor smelling weakness, they're pressing in. Okay, attackers are pulling back here, not sure why.
The battle is turning in our favour.
We've got some local macemen reformed. And the warlord is down to 17. Last stand of the attackers. It'd be good if Rune had some archers left over, or even some skirmishers. Same goes for Dol Guldur. That's what they need most to try and take down the Fountain Guard.
Enemy units have been rallied.
The Fountain Guard appears to be like a very, very long pike unit, and I didn't see any of those kind of troops from the attackers. So they're always going to struggle against them. But, great match. It was a draw, but still well in favour of the defenders there. So Jev, it's a little bit hard to see how many kills Jev and Wrench got, because it's easier to tell when it's one-on-one. But we can still see Jev's army as well as Wrench's army, and Vene and Kiana will go through each kill count there for each player. So, Fountain Guard here 93, Gondor Sword Infantry 114, Pinnithgel and Spearmen 214, Fountain Guard here 233, Citadel Guard 203, Blackroot Vale Archers 191, Gondor Archers 116, 177, Pelican Marines 107, and Ithilien Rangers 96, I'll give that. Okay, Veni Vede Vici. Okay, standard performances, Gondor Blades 114, 108, Champions of Dol Guldur 166, and that appears to be that. Okay, Wrench. His Lascarian Blades 251, 161, his Hall Guardians 147, 131, and that appears to be that. Kiano for Rune. His Locarim Macemen 168, his Warlords of Rune 185, 140, and those are the standard performances there for each player. So, well done to the defenders. It looks like Woodland Rumtroll did enough damage to both Rune and Dol Guldur at the start, and Gondor was able to take it home there at the end, so well done to the defenders. Unlucky there for the attackers, but there's always got to be a winner. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Rise of Mordor battle replay. Today's nice 1v1 from the brand new patch, and today's replay was sent to me by Jev, who's commanding the realm of Lindon today, and his opponent is commanding Dol Guldur. His opponent is Mr. No Name. Okay, I can see the irony there. In any case, we'll get started with Jev's army, of course. It's on a beautiful looking map. If we just have a rise up and take a quick look around here. Nice mountains, great river, awesome scenery. But looking at the army, we'll go through Lindon's army, of course. And Jev here has some very heavy bow infantry, or Northern archers, sorry, my bad. I read the wrong name there. But you've got some Northern swords here, a couple units. Go for a bit of a look here, give you guys a chance to see the units close up. He's got 2 units of them here. Over here we have some Northern spears. Looks very similar to the spears we see in Reforged, or the Elder Enemy Spearmen. That's Third Age Reforged, guys, I'm talking about there. Alright, next we have some Shipwrights Nobles. So, looking at what these guys do. Silver armor. Reminds me of the Gleithai Arthane, but with swords instead of spears. Again from Reforged. Very similar look here, but, you know, it looks awesome. Detail is really, really cool. So we've got spears, we've got archers, we've got swords. And we've got a couple of Lindon units, I think, over here, which you haven't seen yet. Some cavalry units, which Jev is keeping in reserve, maybe as a little surprise later. We've got some Northern Esquitarians. Jeez, try to say that 3 times fast. 2 of those units there, and I think we'll move on to his opponent today, Mr. No Name. What a name. Anyways, no more bad jokes. We got some Guldur blades here, looking at them. Yeah, I'm liking the armour. These guys are after all orcs, not Urukai, and they got the right build, I think, for orcs. He's got he's got 4 units of the Guldur blades. Behind them, some Guldur pikes, 2 units of them, and we have some more Guldur pikes in the 3rd rank, along with some champions of Dol Guldur. What do the champions have? Oh, they're wearing skulls. Very similar to the Blackwatch Legion of Reforged as well. So we've got 2 units of them here. We've got some Guldur Glaives, 2 units there. And some champions of Dol Guldur, and some Mirkwood Raiders here. Mirkwood Raiders, eh? Okay. Doesn't strike me as a very effective unit. I think the elves of Mirkwood would be able to pick these guys off pretty easily, looking at them. We've got 3 units of them there, and we've got some units across the river here on the other side. We've got some Wraiths. Fancy that. Oh, they got red eyes as well. That's interesting. Definitely have a Wraith-like quality to them. Although if they're Wraiths, you shouldn't be able to see their faces. Anyway, we've got some Phantoms again. Oh, these guys here, we can't really see their faces. They've got the invisible touch to them. I like that. That's good. Looks like it's just the 1 unit though with them. And with some Mirkwood Trackers as well, 2 units. And that is it, guys. So, let's get my first battle of the Rise of Mordor new patch started. Enjoy! Now, I've also got another battle coming, I think, maybe after this one. But for now, we're just going to enjoy this battle and see where it takes us. Okay, guys, so we're back, and Dol Guldur is on the move. They're always off from the engagement, but just want to let you guys know that this mod is actually very, very easy to install. You just follow the instructions per the guide underneath the download link, and you guys will just be fine. It's a simple matter of extracting to the data folder of your Attila. So if you've got a Steam file, this is really basic. You just extract it to Steam Apps Common, Attila, Data, and you put both files in the data folder there. You extract them to that file, and you simply activate them on your mod manager page once you start running the game, and it'll run Rise of Mordor easy peasy. But make sure you enable the map pack, otherwise it will crash immediately when you try to play certain maps. It really doesn't like that. You've got to make sure you enable both files. So that's a map file, and as well as the game file itself. So, Dol Guldur, he's on the march here, but Lindon's actually not coming towards him. What is Jev's plan here? Okay, Jev is finally on the move here. Now, one thing I didn't notice here before, guys, and you might have noticed it too, when the Dol Guldur troops were marching as we closed in on them, we weren't really hearing them marching. Their footsteps were very, very silent. I'm not sure exactly why that is. It could be a trait or it could be a glitch. I'm not exactly sure. So we go down and have a look. So we heard the elves before. I'm not hearing any noise for the Dol Guldur troops. I don't know if that's by design or whatnot. See, we can hear them. You can hear marching of the elves in the distance here. Here they come. It's strange with the infantry running before the archers. I think the archers will get ahead of the group to fire first. We've got an archer unit in the rear here. I'm not sure why they're there. Jev's holding his cavalry at the back for now. Now, Dol Guldur is really placing himself at a bit of a disadvantage here. The majority of his army is on the other side of the river. He's only got a small force here versus pretty much all the army of Lindon. On this side, yeah, Jev has maneuvered his entire army this way. And Mr. No Name is vastly outnumbered. I don't know why he's continuing to march forward here. Now, the cavalry is on the move. You can see them come around the mountain there. If I was Mr. No Name, I'd probably withdraw. You can't really afford to take on Lindon here.
The enemy draws near.
There we go. The elves obviously got to get out of that formation there. They need space to be effective. Now, Dolgador's archers should be in range here. I'm surprised they're not firing already. Very light bow infantry after all.
They want to fight. Bad place to die. Spirit's father.
There we go, finally. Excellent melee attack, excellent melee defense, average missile block chance. Yeah, they definitely handled that volley. Which sustained no casualties, they got arrows sticking out of their armor. Now Wraith heavy melee infantry. Good missile block, average armor. Excellent melee defense. Yeah, the Wraiths are at a slight disadvantage. Phantom's moving in to support the Wraiths. Jev's not getting his archers into position yet. Okay, it says that the archers here are obstructed, sorry. Nane's forces being overwhelmed here. Keeping an eye on Jeb's cavalry in the back there. Nothing much is happening just yet. But Nane is being overwhelmed, but his force is actually standing up to the Elves pretty well, actually. I mean, they're falling. Phantom's really struggling to make any impact here so far in this fight. No kills. Right now they're just holding the Elves back. Okay, 2 kills there. Okay, we've got spears mixed in with infantry for the Elves. Okay. One of these Merkwood Traders units about to break, they're wavering. Okay, they just routed. They have lost over 100 men now. Dolgador's force is still a ways off yet. Dolgador deviated 3 units to deter any cab charges. Jev's still holding
The
it.
enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Ooh, okay. So Jev risking his general here. It was one of the shipwright units. Now, No Name has a bit of a chance to possibly kill the general here. This could be the general right here. He's pretty exposed. We've got archer unit there. We had 2 archer units there. One's routed now. Oh, the other one's about to break. Okay, Wraiths are confident even though they're being surrounded and attacked from the rear. And this is interesting. The models are looking awesome. Developers have a lot to be proud of. Looking at this, did a great job. They do have that Amadeus feel about them. And they got a lot of armor compared to the Lindon faction in Third Age Reforged. In the Third Age Reforged, most of the Lindon units kind of wear silk cloth kind of garments. They're really not known for their armor. They do have elite troops like Mordor Blade Masters and Mordor Guard. They do resemble something like this. But the rest of these Lindon units, they're a league of their own. They look very, very cool, very, very elite. And the stats match my comment, really, looking at them. Alrighty, Dolgador, unfortunately, No Name's force is still a long ways off yet. His forces are going to be crushed here, as I expected. Somehow we got a town on fire here. I don't know how the elves did that. That's very interesting. I didn't see any flame shots. But possibly I missed it. Now the real question is, what will Jev do here? If he can get his forces up here on the hill, it's best that he tries to try and uses the high ground as best he can for his archers. Staying where he is, I get the appeal, but if he can get on that hill, it would be very attractive. Put his archers on that and place a couple of spear units out front just to hold the Dol Guldur army at bay here while his archers dig into the rear ranks. And you know, his cavalry here will force No Name to leave a couple of units out of the fight, out of the main fight, to protect his rear. So Jev is really dividing Dol Guldur's forces here. No Name having a tough time of things already in this fight. But the balance of power is still in favour of Dol Guldur, as you can see. Still got 3,000 men in play here. But you know, this was it was a very successful attack here from Jev. He only lost 20 elves. That's what you want to see. Have a look at the animations. Some kills look pretty good. Others not so much, but that's no one's fault. Oh, that one's better. Look at that. Oh, he just stabbed him. And he's just hovering. Oh, there he goes. He finally drops. Ah, that's not bad. Alright, elves celebrating. Get yourselves into positions. Now, these elves, these guys have got to be in range by now. Frightened by enemy unit. Here we go. Okay. Excellent melee defense, good armor, average missile block chance. Well, average is better than pathetic. They don't really have big shields, so that could be a good reason. Alright. We've lost 4 men so far after 2 volleys. Just firing again. Okay, down 11. Okay, we got Mirkwood traders coming in, another unit. He's got a lot of these guys here. He's taking a big risk. He's really clumping up his army here, really allowing Jev to dig his teeth into as many units as possible with his archers. How close does Nane want to get? It's probably a good thing Jev is so focused on the main force behind him. Okay, no, he shifted his focus. These guys here better get moving. Jeez, not seeing too much fire at all come from the Dol Guldur. Must be out of ammunition. Oh no. Good, the bow's out again. Okay, they lost 100 troops, at least. Either unit there. Can't put men on the hill here, it would seem. And here come the elves. Reinforcements coming in. There's no question that these are much higher quality troops than the light force we saw before. This is a good formation. I've seen cavalry units have got that formation before, but not an infantry unit. Okay, this is the best that Dol Guldur really has to offer. And it's good that Nonan got these guys into the ranks of the elves so quickly, without getting too damaged, too greatly damaged. They're mostly safe from the archers. As you can see, the other archers only getting a couple shots off here and there. Okay, it's 1236 to 2,500. Okay, elves are losing men at a much faster rate than before. Here comes some pikes. But the cavalry still in the back here, but I think we've got one pike unit guarding the rear. Although he's bringing it up, but then again, the whole army's moving up. That's good to see. Oh, we also got some skirmishes here. Mirkwood Raiders. We saw them before. I thought they were an archer unit, my bad. Now it's clear that Dol Guldur's trying to overwhelm the elves with their numbers. That's really that's one of the biggest advantage they have, is their numbers. We've only killed 14 of that unit, 11 there, and 8 there, so they've still got a lot of work to do. You've got to get those pikes in play. Okay, Noldorin's swords here. Champions of Dol Guldur. Looks to be a couple units of them. They've had a lot of success against the elves here compared to every other unit we've seen so far for Dol Guldur, which has struggled a little bit. Well, the champions are the real muscle of Dol Guldur's army, it would seem. This isn't the right idea. Do you ever shooting in the backs of the pikes? Oopsie. Okay, so far Jev's infantry line isn't in danger of being overwhelmed. It's holding its ground. We've got some shipwright nobles and some Noldorin spears, just being kept in reserve almost. Guldur blades, which are routed before, came back. Okay, yep, Nonan trying to extend his perimeter down there, get away from the archers. It's going to be a bit frustrating for Jev. He just can't. You've got cavalry in the scene, and just can't use them. Okay. Well, they've lost almost 300 troops, but Dol Guldur has got to do something really quickly here. He's running out of men much faster than the elves. And we've still got the Mirkwood Raiders that haven't lost any men yet, but they also aren't using their javelins either. Okay, Shipwright Nobles burst through, archers trying to drive them back. This is where the Mirkwood Raiders, you think, will come in handy. Okay, 131 kills there from the Shipwright Nobles, 105 for the spears, I think. Shipwright Nobles 133, okay, yeah, 105 for the spears, still got that right. Okay, Champions of Dol Guldur, 109 kills there. But they're down 37. He had 2 units of them, I think he's almost lost them. These guys here needed more support, I think. Oh no, we've got another unit here, this was the second unit. Champions of Dol Guldur, down 129. You have some Guldur pikes, which don't look very involved in the fight. No Name needs to bring these guys back a little bit, try and get them in front of the Noldoran spears. Shipwright nobles looks like they're going after these skirmishers. They didn't break them. Alright, Dol Guldir's general is in the centre.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Down to almost 50% strength. His right flank though looks pretty strong. We've got Guldur blades here which don't look very involved in the fight. It looks like they're just being held back. I don't think that's intentional. But yeah, you can see this unit's not really fighting compared to the others. And it's definitely a big negative for Dol Guldir's chances of victory. The only way Dol Guldur can really win here is if he overwhelms the other line. He's not going to do that if he's holding units back. He's got to press hard, press fast, really show some shock and awe initiatives. Okay, skirmishers broke. General really in danger of being killed here. I don't think Mr. No Name has any choice. He has to bring up his 2 units of pikemen. And you know what Jeff will do here, or what I think he'll try to do here, is try to run around the pikes and get through the big gap here. You can see that Mr. No Name's trying to block him off. I don't think he'll be able to do it. I think the cavalry unit will be able to get through. Well, most of them will. Yeah. And he tried to cover too much ground. Okay, there he goes. It is 770 to 889. Here comes the Cav. Oh, nice charge. The pikes are coming up, but it's far too late. He's on the way out here. Cav coming around, another charge coming in. Not as coordinated as the first one, but it gets the job done. Okay, exhausted, wavering. I am impressed they lasted that long without their general. And since we've got 20 seconds left, I think Mr. No Name will admit defeat here. Yeah, he just admitted defeat, that's it. The enemy is broken, death and dishonour are theirs today, but only by a single sword stroke. It was close. Okay, looking at the kill count here, we'll start with Jev's forces here. His shipwright nobles, 236, 172, 185. His Noldoran swords, 258, 324. His Noldoran spears, 148. His Noldoran archers, 350, 403, 461, 151 and 228. Obviously the kill count is so high because Dol Guldur has so many units, so many soldiers per unit. So, looking at Mr. No Name's side, Well, hang on. The kills first. Jev got 3,191. Mr. Name got 598. That's easy to know why. These elves are obviously very elite and don't have many men per unit. Much harder to kill. Anyway, his champions are Dog at 111 and 175. That is really, really good. The rest of his units really struggled, unfortunately. But still, it was a good effort. Mr. Name did well, all things considered. Thank you to Jeff for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.